Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are just doing the first couple of rounds of this windy motif because it's actually pretty interesting how the third round stitches go kind of sideways, and that's the whole concept between windy. It's kind of like almost like a tornado or a twister, like all the stitches come in from an angle as if it's in a spiral. And this is in my book, Marvelous Crochet Motifs, if you happen to be lucky enough to have it. I think it's out of print, and I don't know how many there are left in the world, so I will at least teach you this part. So with, let's see, I think I want to do the middle section with the peach here, and then we'll do the wind section with the blue. I think that will show up best on camera. So Theo, my helper, is grabbing the yarn, so his little tabby perfection his little tabby paws might come into play here. So I am going to take my worsted weight yarn and an eye size hook and pull a slip knot, place my hook in the loop there. I'm out of practice. I've missed you guys. I have missed you. So I'm going to be going ahead and looking at the diagram while we work. You can take a screenshot if you like, since I don't know if this book is ever going to be back in print. Probably not. Okay, so we are chaining 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it says here on round 1 in the center, and joining with a slip stitch. That's what the dot is. So joining with a slip stitch. Symbol diagrams can be read for righties or lefties. So we're on round 1. There's a little 1 there indicating that that's where we're starting round 1. We're going to chain 3 and place 2 more double crochets so that that becomes a beginning double crochet 3 cluster. So I'm chaining 3, then I'm placing a double crochet but not finished, a double crochet but not finished, and pull these all together with a yarn over and pull through. So that is the cluster. The fact that they are pulled together and these are like arcs here mean it's all pulled together with a little hat on top. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will do the next cluster. We're going to have a total of 6 clusters, but this time we're placing 3 double crochets that are each halfway done, and we don't have to do that chain 3 to start. That was just to start it. So here's the second one, and then pull it all together with a yarn over and pull through all three loops on the hook, plus the chain that was on there to begin with, chain 4. Okay, so we're making these 3 double crochet clusters all the way around. So you're yarning over as if to double crochet, and you're pulling up a loop. And the pets are playing with all the various things in the room. So we're yarning over as if to double crochet, inserting the hook into the loop there, yarning over, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. We'll do that a total of 3 times in the same spot. And then we will pull it all together with a yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook, which is 4 loops. And then chain 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have 4 of these completed. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to squeeze 2 more into there, so I'm going to move these on down. Move it on down. So we'll place 2 more of these clusters on here in this same chain 4 loop beginning space. And then after this round, we will do the windiness round. I think it's actually 2 rounds, so don't get too excited just yet. Hang in there with me. Be patient. Okay, and yarning over, get the cat hair out of this. I'm sure you don't have that problem at home, do you? Yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. Don't forget to finish the round with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we're back over here, and we will join with a slip stitch in the top of the first cluster. I will then fasten that off. Easier said than done because I split the yarn when I pulled through. So let's just redo that. I split the yarn when I tried to pull through, and that's what the delay was. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that's all there. There we go, much smoother. If at first you don't succeed, actually back up and try again. Don't just keep trying to force it, right? Okay, so I have cut and I pulled the tail through the cut part where the hook had been. There is our round one. So adorable, so adorable. Throw that yarn over there. Maybe Theo will use that as decoy yarn. Nope, he's gonna pounce on this yarn because I moved it too fast. Okay, so I'm grabbing my second color. We're going to do round 2. Originally, I think I didn't cut the first color, and so it's not saying to join. It's actually saying to do all these chains. It's saying to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chains. So I am going to just grab my little round 1. I'm going to pick a cluster. I'm going to insert my hook in the top of the cluster. I'm going to just pull the yarn through, holding a tail from behind. And then I counted 9 chains. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to double crochet in the next cluster because you can't hardly see it, but there it is right here. So we are just creating a lamp post for the windy stitches to blow along. And after you've double crocheted in that cluster, we're going to do chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that beginning chain 9 counted as a double crochet plus another chain of 6. So we're double crocheting in the cluster and placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the next. So double crochet in the cluster, and then a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing this all the way around. I hope you're finding crochet to be a valuable and relaxing use of your time. 3, 4, 5, 6. I've not had much time lately, but certainly when I do crochet, it is time well spent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we now have 6 double crochets and 6 chain spaces. Remember this first one, the first chain 9, it was the first 3 counted as the double crochet, and then 6 more. So when we join this, we're joining in the 1, 2, 3, third one from the beginning, the third chain, because that counted as our double crochet. Okay, so here's where we are right at the moment. Now let's get into this windy situation. So round 3 says to, working in front of the chain 6 space, skip the first chain 6 space and work a double treble, 1, 2, 3 yarn overs around this post over here. So working in front, I'm going to work here. So double treble, it's going to turn out sideways. So we yarned over 3 times, and then we yarned over twice, or yarned over and pulled through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, all the way until I was done. Okay, and then we're going to place a treble, which is just 2 yarn overs. Then we'll do a double, which is 1 yarn over, all around the post of this same stitch. Then we're going to do a half double around that post, and then a single around this post. Okay, now how does that look in the diagram? Well, let me show you. I'll give you a little close-up here. So these are lines here. So we're reaching, there's 1, 2, 3 little hash marks, which means 3 yarn overs. So there's 1, then there's the treble, then there's the double, then there's the half, and then there's the single. Okay, so tricky. So after that, we are going into the next one. We're going straight into the next one. So after this single crochet, we're going to double treble again, which is a yarn over of 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, So let me show you how to reach around this here now. I've got a treble of 3. Here's my double crochet over here. If it helps, you can pull it so that you're now feeling like you're just working into the top of stitches, but you're actually working all the way around the post of that stitch. Okay, you're working around the post of that stitch. You're grabbing it, grabbing the brass ring. Yarn over twice, then you'll yarn over once. So if you can't remember the name of the stitches, it really doesn't matter because the symbol diagram tells you how many times to yarn over. Okay, and we will do that again. So we will do this all the way around with no real breaks in between. Yarn over twice. Then yarn over once and just squeeze them on down there. Yarn over once is just a double crochet. Yarn over and then pull through all of them as a half double crochet and then a single crochet. And then we'll go right into the next one with a yarn over of 3. And this is how you make that kind of wind-swept sideways stitches, because we are literally working them sideways along around a post, around a vertical post. And now we're on a half double, and now we are on a single. Okay, getting the look here? So they're kind of swept away to the side. 1, 2, 3. I know many of you have asked about the tablecloth, the blanket that's under this book. So I'm going to do a short video next time probably about this blanket that's underneath all of my videos. I know many of you already know all about it, but for those of you who don't, we're going to get into it. Okay, so 3 trebles, or double treble with 3 yarn overs, a treble with 2 yarn overs, a double crochet with 1 yarn over, a half double with 1 yarn over but pull through everything, and then a single crochet. And we are going to join with a slip stitch in the first top of that double treble and fasten off. But this is where it is. Can you see the little stitches kind of going sideways? They kind of reach this way and this way. So that is why it's called the windy, the windy motif. And here comes Theo with his little tabby paw to tell me I am done and to please stop filming. So I will see you on the next video, but I hope you've had a great time. Thanks. Bye. So if you liked this video, here's another one that's similar that you might also enjoy. And here is the video, the last video that was uploaded in case you missed it. Everyone, please like and subscribe.